You could try to ugly up Ana de Armas. Probably not saying her name right, but you know. You could try. Didn't work. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Knives Out. Knives Out, of course, has a star-studded cast, just full of people. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, I'm sure I'm saying her name wrong, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, just Christopher Plummer. I mean, it just keeps going and going, and it's written and directed by Rian Johnson. And of course, the plot of Knives Out, Harlan Thrombey, he's a writer, a mystery writer, murder mysteries, all that stuff. He's made a huge success on writing these novels, and he's got a family that I wouldn't say that they mooched off of him, but and one night Harlan turns up dead, and of course the family shows up to basically talk to Daniel Craig, who's a Detective Blanc, or I don't know. He's such an off-the-cuff character. I mean, he's right out of one of these mystery novels, because really, you got all these two other officers, Lieutenant Elliot, played by Lakeith Stanfield, who does a great job as well, and it's like they're mainly the ones doing the investigating, but Daniel Craig's character, Mr. Blanc, is kind of like just sitting in, and then he kind of just takes over. Every family member gets questioned, and then including Marta, who is played by Ana de Armas, who was like his nurse, who helped him out, gave him his medicine, all that stuff, just to try to find out, of course, who did it. It's just a classic whodunit tale. So what did I think of Knives Out? Good job, Rian fucking Johnson. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It's a unique spin, unique-ish spin on the whole whodunit plot, because basically what happens, you almost like in the first act, you almost already get a sense of what exactly happened, but when stuff starts to get unraveled as more questioning and more things come about, it turns like a whole different direction. Not a whole different, but a different direction. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to say too much, but when it comes to these, you basically get the murder or whatever happening, you get that at the very end when everything is finally, comes to conclusion. But it's just very unique on what Rian Johnson did when it came to unraveling everything, because he shows you one thing and then it starts unraveling stuff over here, and then it's just very well. It's good storytelling. The performances are great. Everybody's great. Maybe could have been a little bit more I don't know. There's some people I wish had more. I think Jamie Lee Curtis needed more. I mean, the star of this movie is Ana de Armas. Is that how you say her name? I should have looked it up. Like I said, you could try to make her not so beautiful, but she's goddamn beautiful. But she's the star of this movie. Her and Daniel Craig really are, but I mean, she's the one that has to interact with everybody, interacts with Daniel Craig the most. It's just, she really is a powerhouse in this, and it's pretty cool to see that from her, because, everybody just looks at her like, oh yeah, you're that big naked hologram chick from Blade Runner. Toni Collette's great, Don Johnson, Michael Shannon, of course. Chris Evans is surprised. I mean, he's a douchebag, but he's like a likable douchebag at first, and then he's just a douchebag, and then he's likable again, and it's just, he kind of goes up and down. It's pretty funny how it is. Movie shot very well. I like the cinematography. The use of the way things are placed, the way that the camera is framed in this, this old house. And yes, guys, I will say, like, one of the gripes is it's got a bit of an allegory. It's and it does hit it across the nose, especially at the very end. You kind of just go like, okay, we get it. White people suck. Thank you, Ryan. We get it. Right? White people suck, especially rich whitey. It kind of gets in your face about certain things about that, but it's not enough. It's not, there's a bit of a woke factor in it, but it's not enough to like kill the whole thing for me. It didn't like drive it like, oh God, really? I didn't like roll my eyes. But I think so. I remember some people were like, is it woke? Because I heard it was woke. And I'm like, it's not that bad. So am I going to put Knives Out on the favorite wall of 2019? Yes, I am. Get up there. Enjoyed the shit out of it. If you guys like mystery movies like this, whodunits, it's totally for you. Go check it out. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. If you did check it out, hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel at filmjunkie.com for all my content. Follow me in the sock meds over there, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then, of course, Patreon if you want to help out down below. All right, guys. Talk to you later.